The Bible literally tells us how to get a partner. It is so clear, because I know a lot of times we say things like, oh, when a man finds a wife, he finds a good thing and obtains favor from the Lord. So let me break it down so we can understand, okay? Now, when Adam was created, the Lord gave him dominion over all things on the earth. And he said, find yourself a helpmate out of all the creatures on the earth. He could not find a helpmate because what was he going to get married to a cow? So, you know what happened? While Adam was sleeping, the Lord created Eve. He took Eve from his rib while he was asleep and created Eve. Now, you have to catch that. He was asleep. If he was awake, it would be as if he found his own helpmate. The Lord told him, find yourself a helpmate. But he was asleep when the Lord created Eve. He created Eve when Adam was fulfilling the Lord's purpose for him. The Lord gave him instructions on what he needed to do, and he was following the instructions of God. And while he was in his purpose, the Lord created Eve for him. Now let's talk about the saying, he who finds a wife finds a good thing and obtains favor from the Lord. It says, he who finds a wife. He does not have to look for a wife. It says he who finds a wife. The same way that Adam found Eve, he didn't look for her. She was created and he found her. Another thing is she has to be a wife already. So this message is for both women and men. As a woman, you have to be a wife already before he finds you. You can't just be a wife after he finds you. You have to be a wife. You have to have the characteristics of a wife for him to find you. Neither Adam nor Eve had to do anything to be found by one another. She was created for him and he found her. Which means you have to be in alignment with the will of God. You have to do what the Lord has purposed you to do in order for that person to be in alignment with you. Because if that person is a part of God's purpose for you, just know that you have to be in alignment with God's purpose in order for that person to come to you. When you realize that a relationship, a marriage, is intended for the kingdom of God, is intended to develop and grow and mold and edify the kingdom of God, then you will recognize, okay, that you need to be in alignment with the will of God for that person to come in your path. And so when you decide and you say to yourself that I am going to find my partner, I'm going to look for my partner, you're not surrendering to God. You're saying I can do this on my own without the help of God. And so by doing that, you will find somebody, but it's not the person that the Lord has intended for you, because you are outside of the alignment of God's will for your life. Remember, seek first the kingdom of God, and everything your heart desires will come to you, because the thing that your heart desires is placed there by God. When you seek the kingdom of God, he will renew your mind. Your mind will be renewed. The desires of your heart will be given to you by the Lord himself. Therefore, when you're seeking his kingdom and you're desiring to walk in his will, everything your heart desires will come to you, because those desires were placed there by the Lord himself.